to Good Day, where we love local, and when we love local organizations that look out for the most vulnerable in our community.
You can be part of that help. Deidra Lashley of the Bethany House of Toledo tells us how this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. First of all, tell us what the Bethany House is, what you all do.
Yeah, so Bethany House is a domestic violence shelter serving all of Northwest Ohio. And what's unique about our program is it's long-term. So survivors and their children can stay with us for a year to 2 years, free of charge. And that gives them the time to physically heal, emotionally put some pieces together, but really financially they can get back up on their feet and start over and be in a much more stable place once they leave our program.
Yeah, and being in the program, it's more than just a house, but there's also going to be programs in education, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got advocates that work directly with the children and with the adult survivors, working on goals, working on safety plans, wrapping services around whatever they might need to achieve those goals. And housing, making a housing plan so that they are able to have a life free of violence, hopefully.
Right, and have a little bit of that independence. They are likely, these survivors are likely leaving a situation with maybe just the clothes on their backs,
Absolutely.
Whatever they can grab, their kids,
Yes.
and get to, literally just to get to safety, and then from there have to figure out how they're going to rebuild, because who knows for how long they've been under the control of someone who has had complete control of their lives, their finances, everything. So it's so important that you all are offering these services.
Yeah, you can often compare leaving a domestic violence situation to many tragedies that people may experience. You lose your home, you often have to lose your job, you might lose your family support, you lose your income, your children are uprooted, and there's just a lot of trauma that goes along with the trauma of trying to leave an abusive situation.
Right, but we have resources like Bethany's House, but they also need some help, and we have events that are there to kind of fill that in. So tell us about how there's going to be, some celebrities and food and a lot of good stuff coming later this month.
Yeah, we are so excited to welcome back our Celebrity Wait Night after a 3-year hiatus with the pandemic. So we're so excited to be able to do this year. It's going to be Monday, April 24th at 6 o'clock. We are really close to selling out, so if people would like to come, please RSVP today or tomorrow. You can do that on our website at bethanyhousetoledo.org/events. And you can RSVP, save your seat. And you come out and just enjoy a wonderful dinner down at the docks. We're going to hopefully fill real seafood and Zia's. And the tip that you leave for your dinner goes to Bethany House.
Oh, wonderful. That's good food then.
Wonderful food. Yes, they've put together a beautiful menu for us, so we're really excited.
I was going to say, I'm looking at the menu here. We're talking salmon, bourbon glaze. We have grilled Dijon chicken, baked penne pasta. There's cheesecake and mousse. All of this good stuff on the menu. How could you not want to have a large tip after eating this?
Yes, absolutely.
And when we talk about celebrities, we're not necessarily talking about, Madonna, or
maybe the president, could come.
Who's going to be serving these fine guests?
Well, we use celebrities as, it's really our board members, it's our biggest supporters through the year, folks that can, corral their friends and family to come out and fill the seats. And they love our mission, and so they are celebrities to us, because they're already big supporters of us and very involved in what we're trying to do in the community.
And they'll be good servers too.
Yes, they will make sure everyone has a good time. And it's really a fun and casual event. There's no presentations, no speeches, just dinner out with friends and family and supporting a wonderful mission.
We talk about this mission. How many people are you serving? Do you know how many families? Maybe a year. Has that need increased during the pandemic? What are you seeing?
Yeah, we are serving about 75 individuals in our shelter program every year. We also have a housing program, so after folks are ready to leave shelter and they have barriers to finding housing in the community, which the housing situation right now is tough for everybody, we can rent to them at below market rate. So we have 10 families that reside in our housing program too. But you asked about increase in services. Last year we saw a 30% increase in referrals to our program. So there's such a need out there that we're trying to meet, but unfortunately the need keeps growing. And so we do need the community's help to make sure that we can maintain our services, because grants also are very fickle and come and go. And so we do rely on the community's support to make sure we can keep the lights and heat on.
And remind us, where's the website to reserve those tickets?
Yeah, BethanyHouseToledo.org.
So get on there, get those tickets, because you're going to sell out, and it sounds like it's going to be a great night with a great meal and great company as well. So get all your friends and your family members together and plan on having a great meal. Thank you so much for coming today and what you do in our community. It's really important work. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.